Okay, good morning. This is Tony again from Paranormal Investigation UK. The date is the 28th today. Yeah, 28th of December, and we're reviewing more footage from the Chester investigation. This one's from the 15th of December, and the time is 12 minutes past 7. I've done two other further ones before this. One is 3 minutes past 7 and another at 5 past 7. What was interesting with the second of the videos, there were 3 raps, exactly 6 seconds between each one. There were 2 completely different opposite theories to this. One is this is something like a central heating system which would be precisely timed. That's the reason why the sounds could be heard. Or, as we had with this particular property in this room itself, back in June, July of 2020, there seemed to be rapping and movement of objects to a mathematical formula every 2 minutes, 30 times over 1 hour. So I just took note of these 3 raps, and they were precisely 6 seconds between each one, which is intriguing, but I think we're just going to need more data from other captures to be sure. So both the previous 2 had a light when a trigger object bars lit up. That one there, I've had a quick review of this one earlier, and this one is showing exactly the same. So I don't know if there's any other noise in there, or it's just straightforward lighting up. So bear in mind, at 3 minutes past 7, 5 past 7, now 12 minutes past 7. And up to then, we've not had any of the trigger objects light up at all. Not sure what the reason is for that, so let's give this a go. Let me just stop a second. Just want to turn the volume up. Make sure I'm full. Yep. Turn it up quite high. Yeah, there it goes. That's what triggered the camera alert. Oh, yeah. This place is utterly crazy. Little doubt that the light, the trigger object coming on, is what triggered the camera alert. These cameras, as a reminder, audible, loud enough, or visual, sends 1 minute of footage to the owner of the builder business, normally about 5-6 seconds before, then about 50-55 seconds after. And what you find then is when, for example, if it's a light anomaly such as this, you get what I call accidental captures, these rap sounds being one of them. So there. Because I'm actually on the hunt for mathematical formulas again, I'm actually going to add the markers in there really. Lighter sounding. Yeah. my low volume, so I know what's what with that. Let's just go back over these two again. Yeah, it's similar sort of sound. I'm going to go back to this with the frequency analyzer in a short while. One of the things I'm actually going to be doing with this room is to we know that the sound's frequency is different, like this little pyramid. Let's just get one. I should be able to get this reacting. Let's just loop that one. Yes, there's quite a few. It's different to what we're normally used to. See, they're all quite low volume at the moment again. What we've experienced with this building, there tend to be the rats are beginning to build up in power, therefore volume. And certainly we're seeing that I'm noticing them having to amplify the sound more than I normally would do. Let's see if we can get a bit of frequency. It's just there. You just see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of frequency. I don't like amplifying stuff because it just increases the microphone sound, which causes problems with other there. You just see it. The idea behind this is that if I was to replay a number of raps through a speaker in the middle of this room, and then record it on the same camera, will the frequency differ? And I highly suspect that we're going to see a spread of frequency. These sounds are somehow cushioned. It's something I've maintained for some months now with this place. And what is strange with this building, or this particular floor of this building, is the fact that in the hallway, there's a door there, which leads on this doorway. The owner's got a camera covering that. When the noises are in there, they're much louder. Here, they're much softer. But this is what we had before, and then they begin to build up over a couple, days, begin to increase in power. So something I'm going to be aware of. Right, okay. Let's take that back off loop. Let's turn up just a touch more. So what we've got there is two very distinct rap sounds. There. Ooh. Now that was strange. What on earth was that? I need to keep that. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the the visual as well. That is odd. See, in principle, this builder shouldn't be making many noises at all. There you go. It's 900 to 1000 Hertz again. So that's connected to the other two. Right, let's see where we're going now with this. Let's just make sure I've got this at the right point. Right, it's there. We'll call it wraps. So it's at 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure I've got a change for this, right? Let me just go back. That's 6 seconds again. The first one's 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The previous two that I did, the one I did at 7 minutes past 2. Sorry, 2 minutes past 7. There were two wraps, 6 seconds in between them. The 5 past 7 one, there were 3 wraps, 6 seconds in between them. Here we've got 3 sounds. What's the gap between that? It's quite just, yeah. This is before seconds, then another 6 seconds. This builder does have an habit of producing sounds based on timings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 seconds. Right, so we're on to wrap 4. Call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that one. Let's count these through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds again. 6 seconds. Then 2. And a 3 earlier for 6 seconds. Fascinating. Is there something in the this causing this, such as a central heating timer? The problem I have with that sort of electrical timer rational explanation is the frequency. We're still dealing with it. An unusual case in Yorkshire, and he had got a noisy timer, and I've actually got a sound sample of a timer, and the frequency spread is massive. It's fundamentally different. These are very, very, very unique. Let's just see how this one's performing. We're dealing with this 900 to 1000 hertz again. Just get an average of this. There you go. 900 to 1000 hertz. What is causing it? This is here is microphone, not feedback, just noise. On 6 seconds again. Wow. Let's go see what else is on there. It's nearly about 12 seconds to run onto it. There again. Bit quicker. Number 5. Oh, we know that's not 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got, if we take that all in context, 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds. See it there. Turn up a bit. I can probably get rid of that. I don't like to EQ stuff, but just to emphasise there. 900 hertz. It's the same all the way through. And another one. Jesus Christ. That sounds like, that's not, it doesn't sound rapish. I'm going to call it unknown. I'm not sure what that is. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go, 6 seconds. Nice. Let's see if we get a frequency on that one. There, a little bit. There you go. About 800. It's quite low volume. Bit of a touch. Yeah, so much background, but you can very distinctly see the 800 hertz there. So what we're talking about there is that nothing visual. I'd get my eye on that. Nothing there to see. If we play the whole lot back, get back to the beginning. Obviously got the light coming on first. There we go. We'll turn it down just a touch, just get rid of some of this noise that's travelling in there. There you go, there's 1. 4 seconds, 2. 6 seconds, wrap 3. There. 6 seconds, wrap 4. 6 seconds, wrap 5. 6 seconds, oh sorry, 6 seconds this one. There. But when you listen back to it, I'm on studio headphones, they do sound slightly different between each one of them. Very, very difficult to and why the frequency is always roughly between 800 and 1000, you know. It has changed slightly. We were dealing with 800 to 1000, then it was 900 to 1000. Little peaks of it now. It's almost as if the frequency's got much narrower, but they are a lot lower in volume. So the fundamental frequency is always the same, you know, within this 800 to 1000 hertz. That's not really changed throughout the building, just got a little bit narrower, which defies any sort of explanation. So the idea behind this now is to get a number of these frequencies, don't analyse them, not to enhance them. I just simply play them back through a speaker. I use the same camera which will be one of the CCTV cameras, to record them and then analyse them again later, and I'm pretty confident that the frequency itself, the spread, will be different to what we've got. So we're going to be doing that in the new year, certainly within the next few weeks anyway. I want just to see where that takes us. So an intriguing one, because if you look at this is a minute of capture. We've got 5 wraps, we've got a light, one of the trigger objects lighting up, and we've got an unknown sound at the end. You can probably say it's wrap frequency. 6 separate sounds, which is incredible, and we're also seeing this sort of formula of 4 seconds and 6 seconds, which we've had from this room before. We certainly didn't know it, never had it from the empty room, that the empty rooms seem to be much more random. This particular room is different. It runs to some sort of sequence. We've got to look at the possibilities of something rational, such as timers, that type of thing. I'm always suspicious when things run to time. It often suggests something else is going on. So we'll see. I have spoken to the owner about that, just to check out. We have had problems with the fridge in the past, which is that there. There are no central heating systems as such. It has a main central heating boiler which is away from this room, just piped up really, working on a thermostat, and it's a modern type of thermostat, not one of the old mechanical devices, which can make a racket. So in a moment the frequency suggests something unusual is occurring here, and this is another, them 6 raps that were captured on this particular footage have been what I call accidental captures, because it won't put that light coming on right at the beginning here. We want to got it. So this has been the most intensive 1 minute of footage so far, and the likelihood is because the volumes of the raps are so low, the camera would not have triggered for them. It's just not loud enough. There's other stuff going on there which is being missed. The reason why on the 19th of December we did the audio, but that was done in the empty room. I think we might need just to do the same in this particular room itself, because something quite extraordinary is occurring here and we haven't a clue what's causing it. So right, so that's movie 209 complete. I'm just going to take screenshots of all the frequencies and record them down, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay.